Hey everybody, welcome. It's Rethink Gaming's Monday Night RPGs. We are playing Curse of the Crimson Throne, which is a Paizo Pathfinder adventure, but like maniacs, we're running it in the 5th edition rule set instead. We are using Discord, we are using Fantasy Grounds, and I need to thank, as always, Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. If you want to support this content, you could probably find Rethink Gaming on Patreon. You could probably find Rethink Gaming on DM's Guild. Any of those will do. You can also click on this thing where you found it here, or even just make a comment and tell us how terrible we are. That would be awesome as well, because it feeds the algorithm, you see. With all that said, let's begin. Last time we played, the party helped capture Trinia. I kept calling her Trina last week, but it's Trinia, there's an I in there. The Bard, who was suspected of having killed the king. Cressida, your contact in the Corvosan Guard, hired you, asked you, sort of begged you to do this with the promise of some additional coin. And her premise was she wants to get to the bottom of this situation. It seemed unlikely to her that this person actually was guilty of this crime and wanted the opportunity to interrogate her herself. So you guys dutifully agreed, went out, got her, brought her back. There was some shenanigans, but not a lot of shenanigans.
Oh, and along the way, you beat up a drunk who apparently used to be a swordsman of some repute and left a rather powerful and interesting looking sword, possibly magical, lying in the street because you just didn't want to take it with you for some reason.
Oh my god.
I didn't even know there was a sword in the street.
And yeah, I think that's about everything. Did I forget anything, guys?
Like we forgot a sword.
Right.
Interesting looking sword.
Can we go look for the sword?
Do they now?
Drat.
It's off in the rat sewers.
Yeah, so you did capture said Bard. You did lead her safely back to the Citadel and turned her over to Cressida, who whisked her away to begin interrogations.
Did we receive our payment for doing so?
Not yet.
Let's get that money.
Like to get paid for a job well done.
You feel somewhat stronger and more experienced because you leveled to 4 and have rested. Is there anything you'd like to do in the meantime? Anybody have any stuff they need to sell? Any NPCs they want to visit? Anything of this nature?
Fine question.
Not that I can think of. Not for me, at least.
Me neither.
So, Bob, I do have a question for you. I still have Zolaro's Harrow deck, and that was the one background that I chose.
Yes, your volume is a little low. But yes, you do have that deck and could use it to do readings.
Okay. Is that something I could try for the group and see how that works out? I'm curious.
Oh, well, of course you would ask that question. That makes total sense. Why wouldn't you ask that? Yeah, I think so. I think we can manage this.
Anybody like a reading?
Let's go for it.
How much is it?
It's free. I can do it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, 10 gold. Please.
I wasn't sure if you had to use an item or something to do it.
I have the item, so I can just do it. That will.
Give me a reading.
I'd like one too.
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right, Momentito. Let me see. I think there is a segment on how to do this. We'll have to do some rules translation on the fly here, I think.
Are you able to hear me a little bit better now?
You're a little bit choppy and a little quiet still.
I mean, I understood what he said. I might just turn
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
How about that?
Okay, so we don't have a hero deck, but we do have some dice. Excuse me. So, whom would you like to read?
Said yes first.
I did. Hit me.
There we go.
All right, so
Do I sound better now? Worse.
you do sound better.
A little
Better.
better.
Roll
Hear
a
that.
d10 and a d6. All right, 1 second. Hmm.
Hmm.
It sure be nice if I could search this document.
While Bob searches, Phil's readings tonight are brought to you by Gardays in Massachusetts.
Oh, yeah? Okay. So the most significant card from the reading for Victor is a misaligned liar. This means that this signifies that a new relationship is about to begin.
What kind of relationship we talking about here, Phil?
So you see, when the misaligned liar card is typically indicating somebody who's very different from you. If you're a truthful person, or if you're a bit of a salesman, probably someone who's a lot more straight-laced. You're going to find your opposite.
You have a vision of a man in black wearing a mask.
Is it a spooky mask?
No, it's like a bandit mask.
It has
Okay.
his
Phil has the vision and would need
Oh.
to relay that to you, but
Gotcha.
a matching chest harness.
no.
That was my vision.
I'm telling you what you see, not what you want to see.
Okay.
Okay, who's next?
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Roll that d10 again.
Oh my goodness. Extra innings.
Man, so help me God,
Okay.
if Nova gets a good vision of
So
business.
this reading's most exceptional card is a misaligned cyclone, believed to denote renewal after a trial.
you have a vision of a public execution.
Okay.
This is kind of like when Rumble beat the crap out of that guy, and you were standing by the ring, and we said you were part of the group. It's all about your commitment to the team and being part of the unit. You belong to something big.
I got most of that.
Okay. You hear a fair bit of yelling and screaming coming from outside the room you guys are using here at the Citadel. There appears to be a prisoner wailing as he's being drug in from the outside.
Some people don't know what inside voices are. I swear.
I
It
know, right?
sucks to suck. Where's my reading?
All right. Give me a D10 and a D6.
I'm just kind of gonna peep out the window just to kind of witness what's happening. Nothing too crazy.
Just give me one cards here.
Okay. Well, we'll use.
Phil did a 2 and then a 4.
I guess we'll use a 4 and a 4. And I just have to say here, Pathfinder people, organizing the cards alphabetically only makes sense in certain circumstances. Okay, this is an aligned wanderer. Traditionally means finding worth in cast-offs. You have the vision of retrieving something from doom.
From Doom?
Mm-hmm. From fire, specifically.
Ooh,
Just
Doom
do what you do.
I mean, I'm a paladin. Comes with the territory. Nice.
He does.
Anything else?
Is there anything just weird that other than just this prisoner just screaming that's going on outside?
Yeah, so the guard have just brought in a human man. He appears to be dressed in a black cloak and covered in a fair amount of mud. He's screaming that he didn't do it. And the guard whacks him in the face to shut him up.
Do I recognize him from any of the people that we've helped so far or that we've taken in?
You don't. You haven't seen this person since we've started playing. If you want to make a check to see if you recognize him. Otherwise, we could do history or some other sort of intelligence check.
Shite.
When you say somebody that we've helped, we've also beat the shit out of quite a few people too,
True.
and not helped them.
Pretty sure we murdered a homeless man and lit him on fire in the street.
That would have been you, sir, because you got cursed.
I didn't
Yes.
light anybody on fire.
No, you just
No,
killed him.
Totally.
And then Rumble's the one who caught him on fire, didn't he?
No, I'm pretty sure you are, Norbert.
I definitely didn't kill him though. I couldn't get away from him. He was.
No, I
behind me.
think I did burn his body in the street. That was to prevent disease, though. Okay, I was
think
doing the
Rumble
world a
killed
favor.
him with a chair, and then you set him on fire. No, Rumble knocked him out. You set him
This
on
was-
fire.
This was disease prevention. Okay.
Okay. You actually do recognize this man, Bishop.
Oh shit. Where do I recognize him from?
His name is Elkaris. He's very dumb. Not like, well, we'll just leave it at that. He's got a reputation for doing dumb things, and the reason he's wailing right now probably is because he doesn't have the good sense to shut his mouth. He's known for peddling dead bodies, which is, of course, highly illegal. But he sells them to necromancers and alchemists alike. Pulls them out of the graveyard.
I just simply asked the group, does anybody want to be a necromancer or had any aspirations out of curiosity?
I mean, if I could bring some dead people back, that'd be pretty sweet. I like magic.
Outside, I think I actually know this guy. I'm going to get a closer look and see if I know what he's actually being charged with. And I just start to walk outside and just start kind of heading that way to kind of ask the guards, like, hey, or like hear if I can like talk to townspeople on my way to like matching pace with the guards and him to see like if they know what he did or what he's being accused of doing.
So about the time you are catching up, they're pulling him down into the dungeon.
Okay.
The guard sees you coming over and greets you warmly.
Hello, and then I flash him the emblem of Corvosa, and
Oh, yes, sir. I know a hero like you. You've served Grisetta most kindly.
I have done what any good citizen would do. Real quick, that man that you just brought down, what is he being interrogated for?
It's believed he sold a Shanti body. I can't say much. Ongoing investigation.
Gotcha. I thank you for your service and toss him a gold piece as I walk away so he can't hand it back because I know that they can't accept stuff like that. So, and once I get back, I relay like all that information to the group that there's this guy that's been selling bodies to alchemists. That's who that person was, and that he's being charged with or questioned for selling a Shanti body.
So the Shanti are natives that live nearby, similar to American Indians or other tribal people.
Does anybody want to help or try to find more information, or do we just want to stay the course?
I mean, we can definitely go feel it out and see if we feel like he's telling the truth at all about not being a part of it. But I mean, if he's got a history of doing it, then might have done it.
It's not a step else's toes. I say we try.
Blunt Brannigan wants to interrogate the prisoner. Out of the way, citizens. Can I do that? Can I convince the guard to let me interrogate?
That would be difficult. It's possible.
We're heroes. Flash him the emblem. See if
I would like to use my... Hold on while I find ability name. Please hold.
Pull pause for dramatic effect.
Oh! It's one of my oath nonsenses. Emissary of Peace. You can channel your channel divinity to augment your presence with divine power. As a bonus action, you give yourself +5 charisma persuasion for the next 10 minutes. Yeah.
Riley said that to us. He wants one for their house, and I want one for us for our duck wheel.
Oh, that's a pretty expensive duck.
We'll find more.
That's a really expensive duck.
There's lots.
It's not even that big.
I'm distracted by the expensive duck.
I thought it was big.
It's big. It's massive.
Why is a duck so expensive?
I thought I had turned my mic on to mute. Because I guess I'll leave, but
We want to know what
to see
the
the
duck is.
chewing.
Yeah,
Tell
sir.
us
I'm
about the
intrigued into this massive-sized duck.
Yeah, she likes that rubber duck on the wall because it's too expensive. Because
I'm
she's the
using my
accountant. She's
persuasion
cheap.
to buy the duck.
It's a $16 duck.
That's a $16 duck.
You guys seen the James Veach video
The
about the
drawing
ducks?
board.
Did I roll high enough to
I
buy the
got
duck?
the board already with that.
Yes,
You're
the
gonna waste
guard.
the night.
The guard parts
Damn.
with his beloved trophy duck, which was very expensive, but you guys have done a lot for the guard, so for sure. Please add a expensive duck to your inventory.
Done.
Score.
I did find out that the mute button on my mic doesn't work in Discord. Only the mute button in Discord works. So
Oh no!
there's that.
It's better to find it out now than later, right? I mean,
I know, right?
just
There
Could've
are
been a
much
lot
worse
worse.
things than a light discussion about a rubber duck.
the duck.
We got our vacuum.
So, did you want to try and convince them to let you interrogate the guy?
Yes, I wanted to use my channel divinity so I get that +5 to persuasion, and then attempt to persuade him to interrogate that man.
Can I
Okay.
assist him with said persuasion?
Yes, you can.
Nice.
So, give me that check.
Since he's assisting, is that at advantage?
Yes. Sure.
Okay. And I get +5 on this because of my ability.
Right.
19 enough, I wonder? Should I use my luck feat to reroll?
Did you get luck for your level 4?
I did.
Oh, nice.
I'm a charisma-based paladin through and through.
So, 14 would not be successful.
Will be +5, right? Because of the channel divinity. I don't have a way to apply it.
So in the bottom left corner, you do. I think. You
Oh,
would
okay,
click the
so it would be
+5
19?
button.
It would be 19 with +5.
Okay.
Nice.
And what exactly you're asking?
If we can interrogate the prisoner, we can get the answers out of him.
Sounded more like you were just announcing that you were going to interrogate the prisoner.
Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. I'm down to
Okay.
do that.
So, yes, they let you down. And you see Cressida there, and she's got her gloves off, and she's getting ready to start pounding on the guy's face. She turns to you and says, Blunt, Victor, what are you doing here?
Let us handle this.
We've come to assist and get some information from this guy.
Oppose.
Do you know this man?
We know of him.
What do you know of him?
He's a bad
Apparently-
man.
Yeah. He likes to sell bodies on the side.
That he does. Interesting. I didn't know you were involved.
Not so much involved as one of our friends heard that he was getting dragged away and he was screaming about innocence, and we figured we'd just sit in or see if we could assist.
Well, your timing is excellent. I understand that Sabina is coming to visit me today, and this will mean that I am not otherwise distracted. He's all yours, gentlemen. She puts her gloves back on and heads upstairs.
Do we see her exit where they went in?
Yes.
Okay. How's it going down there? They getting all the answers we need yet?
Just getting started, I'm afraid.
Do you think we could get some more? Do they need some more help down there?
No, but I could use your assistance. Would
Ah,
you come with
depends
me?
Sure. Depends where we're going.
Just to the gate.
Oh, this is so bad.
Party.
Out of character, real quick, guys. I'm about to split the party. Just a heads up.
That's fine. It's fine.
So, I love you all. Back in game. Yeah, sure. Let's lead the way, and I'll assist you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She leads you up to a ladder and through a trapdoor so that you're now on top of the gate with the guard posts, and she dismisses the guard.
All right, what are you guys doing? She just sort of stares quietly out at the city for a while. She's thinking about what to say. Blunt and
Okay.
Victor, what would you like to do with the prisoner?
I want to play good cop, bad cop.
I'm down. That's literally what I was gonna lean over and say. Let's good cop, bad cop. What do you want? You want good cop or you want?
I get good cop. I'm a paladin.
Perfect. I'll take bad cop. I'm a warlock.
I guess you guys arranged this before and not right in front of him.
We whispered.
No, we said it out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was whispering it to him.
He's looking back and forth. He seems somewhat worried.
That's half the fun of this. I sit down in the chair. I'll go first. I'm going to persuade him that I'm the good guy. I'm the only one here that can help you, you son of a bitch. You tell us where the bodies came from, and you get out of here alive. I swore an oath of nonviolence.
But, sir,
That doesn't mean I'm about to rebuke it.
I simply found him among the dead rioters.
I want to run up and kick him in the chest.
Oh!
Now you tell me what you're talking about right now, and you tell me fast. I want to know why they think you're selling dead bodies.
Not every body can be buried. There's not enough room. Someone must do something.
And you're the guy to go selling the bodies?
A small fee for my inconvenience only.
Deception roll. I
Okay.
still get those +5s, I think, because it's still within 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Look, we know this is not the first body that you sold, nor was it intended to be the last. How long have you been in this business? We have at least a year of history on you.
I would never dream of violating my parole, but this is an outsider. Surely the same laws do not apply to a Shanti child.
Can I roll insight on that?
Yes. Hard to tell.
I'm gonna smack him across the face.
I'm not entirely sure that I believe that, but I'm not sure that I don't.
Phil, are you down there? Are you peeking through the windows, or how are you participating?
Standing there, it's the bars, and I'm just wondering, what my gut tell me about what's going on.
So with a 16, he seems to be relaying a justification he believes.
I want to pull out that shuriken I have,
Uh-huh.
and then I want to hold it at him and show it to him and say, I've used this to cut off at least 11 fingers from one guy's hand. So you're going to tell us the truth, and you're going to stop jerking us around, and you're going to tell us exactly why the guards dragged you in here for something that you may or may not have done.
Okay. So he begins relaying the story of the first time he ever sold a body when he was 13 years old, and a drunk homeless man passed out in the street and stopped breathing. And this goes on for a minute.
I mean, that first one sounds like you were doing the city a courtesy.
Back up on the
But
wall,
still.
Crisetta turns to you, Bishop, and says, "Our dear friend is coming. She'll be here within the moment. I need you to agree with what I say."
Before I agree, which good friend are we talking about? And telepathically, I tell Majinko to keep an eye out for imps. And should anything happen, fly immediately to Victor and talk to Oziek and tell him what's happened to me.
Okay. She says, "The right hand of the queen is coming for the captive that you brought me yesterday. I should like to hold on to her just a little while longer."
Do you know of whom this person is, or are you trying to draw out more information?
The right hand of the queen, you mean?
Is it the queen that you're trying to hold on to, or is it the bard that you're
Oh
trying
yeah,
to hold?
no, she's referring to the bard that you guys
Oh.
captured.
Okay, yeah. So that's what I'm asking. Like, are you trying to draw more information from the bard, and that's who you want to hold on to longer?
I'm not convinced of her guilt.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay, so. Ah, shit. That's not actually that good.
Not as
She
bad.
seems to be telling the truth to you. Sabine will be able to tell. Sabina will be able to tell if you're lying. Do not attempt to deceive her. Simply limit your answers to the truth.
And what truth are we going with? That you want more time?
Know that she is safely in custody and will soon be turned over to the queen.
Okay. We will need a favor afterwards, but we can discuss this later. For now, I will agree to what you have asked of me.
I understand, but please consider this woman's life hangs in the balance, and she may be innocent.
So might the man that you just brought down to question.
She seems impressed by your insight, raises an eyebrow, looking out to the distance to see if she can spot Sabina coming this way. What is Andriel doing? Where is Phil going? What is Norbert doing?
I'm sitting against a wall with my arms crossed, kind of just watching this interrogation.
Okay. So you've headed down into the dungeon to observe the interrogation?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right. Norbert?
Oh, I was. Can you hear me now? I had myself actually on mute and was talking.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
hear you now.
I've wandered boredly down to just watch what's going on, but I'm not being sneaky about it. I'm just wondering.
Nobody loves Bishop.
Yeah, are you headed to the gate or are you headed to the dungeon?
Somebody help Bishop.
I'll go to Bishop
Okay.
wherever he's wondering at.
And Phil?
Hopefully you followed me because I didn't say where I was going.
Probably. I've been keeping an eye out, just wandering around aimlessly.
And Phil?
Along for the ride.
Where are you? Which ride?
I'm staying with the rest of the.
So back down in the dungeon. The man is telling you way too much information, none of which seems relevant, and all from very long ago.
I didn't mean to click that.
And you put him to sleep.
I was trying to set up the spell on the side.
No. Okay, while he's asleep, Blunt. Okay, what did you believe him? What do you think? You want to keep going good cop, bad cop? You want to switch?
No, I can say the good cop.
Okay. Wake him up.
You got to bitch slap him, Victor.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, I just start slapping the shit out of him until
Okay.
he wakes up.
Wait, what?
Wake
What-
up, you!
What was I saying?
We were in the middle of talking, and you had the audacity to just fall asleep on me. That was very rude.
I work late nights, sir. Very late at night.
How do you know it's not night right now? You fell asleep.
He looks around, very worried. What do you want from me?
I take a step back and I look at Blunt.
A shrug.
I will tell you anything. Anything at all.
I mean,
With the original story that he was giving us, did we determine if he was the one stealing the native bodies?
He hasn't told you anything about a native body yet.
Okay. I was like, okay, so I want to ask him. Tell us about the body that the guards brought you in here for.
Okay, so he tells a story about a young man who was killed during the riots. He says he delivered the body via wheelbarrow to a partially collapsed mausoleum deep in Potter's Ward near the southern end. A toppled and headless statue of a sword-wielding gargoyle lay in the dirt near the entrance. He was told to leave the body behind the gargoyle.
So if we go to that location, you expect the body to still be there, or did your contact pick it up by now?
He says, "No, sir. Rolf Lamb is very thorough. He'd never get caught."
Okay, so the body's still there.
I'm certain
What's the
he
name
took
of this guy?
delivery.
What's the name?
Rolf Lamb.
Okay.
You want to see if
All
you
right.
recognize that name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I want to know if it's somebody I know from the town.
Give me some dice.
Rolf.
Which would I know? History or?
Sure, history's good.
Okay. Oh,
Sounds familiar, but you can't quite place it.
okay.
She did deception actually.
Oh,
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah, you did
Oh.
deception instead of history.
Okay. Let me do history.
You were
Yay.
unable to trick yourself into remembering.
I missed. Hang on.
There we
That's
go.
better.
Oh, yeah, you would recognize the name of Gadrin's son anywhere.
Oh, Kadrin. Okay.
You know Rolf. He's a necromancer. He makes all of Gadrin's vermin repellent.
Okay, I advise the group of this.
I want to turn to the guy that we have down here with us.
Mhm.
I've got one question for you, buddy. Wait, Is Merla down? You're not Merla. You're Andriel. Is Andriel down here with us?
Yes.
Did you relay that to us?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I got one question for you, buddy. If he's Gadrin's son, how come his last name is Lamb?
I
Kadrin's, it's
Don't
Kadrin.
understand, sir.
If he's Gadrin's son, wait, is this his last? I slap him
Yeah,
anyway.
that's
Is
Kadrin.
Gadrin his last
Kadrin
name?
Lamb. Yeah.
It's Lamb. No, I slap
You've
him
forgotten
anyway.
so quickly.
It's Gadrin Lamb.
Yes. Remember, the little lambs are his orphans.
I'm gonna shake him, tell him to stop confusing me.
Okay. You can
Quickly,
see
you've forgotten this man who's brought us all together.
you can see coming down the street, let's see, Bishop and Norbert can see coming down the street a woman in silver and red, flanked by 4 other women also in silver and red, marching their way through the streets. Cressetta looks
Nod.
somewhat concerned.
I nod. I say, "Sup."
Is everything okay? Or is this too many people, too many eyes that's coming with?
She says in a very hushed voice out the side of her mouth, she doesn't have any guards with her.
I telepathically ask Majenko if any of these people that we're looking at are imps.
Majeko replies they are not.
Okay. Shite. Do we need to leave then if this is not who we're looking for, or are we expecting trouble now?
Cursetta says no time to explain. She starts climbing the ladder down.
I follow suit.
Let's go.
She signals for the gate to be open. They start turning the wheel as Sabina and her entourage approach.
As I'm climbing down, I telepathically tell Majinko to go to Oziak and relay that there's potential trouble at the gate, and to have the rest of the group that split off to come back if possible.
The woman in armor stands in a wide power stance. Grisetta, we understand you've been successful. Congratulations. Grisetta shifts somewhat nervously. Thank you, Sabina. The guard is always in service of the crown. And she bows.
I follow suit.
Where is the prisoner? Grisetta looks furtively in Bishop's direction. We will be remanding her to your custody shortly.
As she has stated, we need a little more time to get her ready for you.
Was she wounded? The woman says.
Not badly enough that magics couldn't fix her.
Grisetta nods. As soon as we have her prepared, we'll be bringing her to the castle, Sabina. You know we are loyal to the crown. The woman in armor steps forward, inches away from Grisetta, leans in closely and whispers something.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I hear it?
Yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Shoot. She stands up. Grisetta salutes her. She returns the gesture somewhat weakly and spins away with her 4 other women following close behind.
I wait until she speaks before I discuss what I just heard.
Grisetta rushes back into the building.
I follow suit.
She heads down into the interrogation room and says, "Gentlemen, I need the room. Guard, get him out of here."
Did she kick the prisoner out, or did she kick out Victor, Andriel, and Blunt?
She said to Victor and Blunt that she needs the room, and she called for a guard to pull this prisoner out.
Gotcha.
All right.
She turns to you and says, "There's a visitor in my office. His name is Thousand Bones. Will you please see to him? I have no time."
Sure.
The guards start roughly hauling away the body snatcher. And everyone sort of waits patiently for you guys to leave.
I guess we go to 1,000 Bones.
We're going
While
up
we're
on
walking
her
there, I look at Victor and I say, "Good cop, back up."
Oh yeah.
All right, excuse me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Holy
Oh,
shit,
wow.
people. Oh my god, that was a butthole factor of over 9,000. Oh my god.
You really stepped in it this time.
Dude, I feel like I'm in
Uh-oh.
some deep shit right now.
Just really just full on head to toe in it.
Uh, And
SpaghettiOs.
Riley, I'm about to just DM you what.
No spoilers.
No, no,
I'm
no.
excited to.
Is I'm having to leave soon.
Oh no.
Yes. Yes.
Spoilers, I guess. Then
So you have to, I'm just gonna DM you this real
Okay,
quick.
Yeah, just
You
send it
gotta
over.
leave soon.
Yeah.
I don't think we got any information out of our interrogation, but it was fun.
I mean, we found out that the body he potentially stole was left with Ralph Lamb, and it's behind a gargoyle, headless gargoyle statue. So we can go check that out later.
A
Question.
reminder to you all, I have Gadrin's hand in the bag of holding if we want to slap his son with his hand.
We absolutely should.
Well, here's the other thing too.
I would very much like to do the slapping.
Remember when we sold the head to the spider dude because he knows a necromancer, or he knows
Oh,
necromancy.
hell yeah. I'm not giving
So-
him his hand back, though.
Just a heads up. Just remember that, please.
Slap his son with his dead dad's hand.
If he wants his hand back, I will burn it like I did that bum in the street.
I am back.
But not out of a disease control this time. This time we're out of spite.
But we didn't even get the magical sword last time we messed with the bum.
This
I-
is
Gotta pay
what
more
happens.
attention.
I don't even remember the magical sword part, so that's
neither.
on us.
I
I
remember
feel like we
baptizing
would
him.
have snagged that sucker.
So nobody kept up with people, places, and murderings the last time they were here.
No,
Riley, I think we
I
also have it
feel
locked.
like Rumble
not? I thought it was
waterboarded the
No, it's
dude.
unlocked.
Is it?
Yeah.
It
got
was
the little unlock
locked one
button.
time when I tried to mess with it.
It's public and it's got the little unlock
No.
button.
It is.
How
it is
do I
public
type in
now.
there,
It's in
Riley?
read only. It's public, but it says read only
Oh,
on the
well,
top.
how do I?
Yeah.
You
Now it
probably
says
just click the little
locked.
lock.
I just clicked the lock and it says locked. Can you guys type
Mhm.
anything? Now I can't type anything.
Unlock it, Riley.
Shit.
You
Makes
broke
no
it.
sense.
Ah.
1 second. Let's see about this.
I was too busy last week casting enhance abilities and goading Rumble into beating the shit out of the dude because he looked drunk and not like he was mentally unwell. I was only concerned if he was mentally unwell.
Okay,
That's
so
Drunk.
I
Whatever.
see that Bishop has relayed his message that he overheard.
So I relayed it to Riley specifically because I might be leaving here soon. So
he wants me to take over for Bishop.
yes. Before I go, because I still have like a few minutes before my wife gets home, so she can take over. What's here at the house? I just bring up the fact to her, like, is this something we need to be concerned about? What she stated.
So Cressetta is in the interrogation room and has kicked all of you guys out.
Oh, okay. So I didn't get a chance to talk to her.
Nope.
I was just gonna. Okay, never mind then, Riley.
She
All right.
is in damage control mode.
Okay.
Need some alone time.
Then yeah, I didn't tell anybody that other than hopefully Majinko got to Oziek, so he told you like, hey, we might be in some trouble.
Yeah.
And I'll just relay, like, I'll just say to Victor, it might be worse than what I thought, and we can discuss later. And that's all I'll say about that, because goodness gracious. So Thousand's eyes, huh?
Thousand
1,000 years.
bones. Thousand bones.
1,000 bones.
So you guys making your way over to Cressetta's office?
I think that's where we're being directioned to.
Yeah, that's what I thought me and
Yeah,
Me
we're
and
gonna
Lump
interrogate
going.
1,000 bones.
yeah, Andrea was with us too. She was walking along.
We're all heading that way, right?
Perfect.
We're all back together.
We're all walking.
I want to ask him why he's 1,000 bones and not approximately 206 bones.
A fair question.
Okay. In her office, sitting patiently, is an apparently blind Shoanti man in his 60s. He turns to look in your direction as you enter the room.
I ask him where he put the bodies.
He raises an eyebrow. Perhaps you are in the wrong room.
I look at Victor.
I look at Hentrail. Why were you brought in this room?
I came to seek justice from the guard.
Did the guard wrong you, or did the guy that stole the body? Are you worried about the body?
I am worried about my grandson's body. Yes.
Ah.
Bummer. How can we help you?
My name is Thousand Bones.
Why?
I am the emissary of the Shoanti people to Corvoza.
That wasn't quite an answer to my question of why you are 1,000 bones and not 206 bones.
Then again,
Where
all
are the
you
other
said was
bones?
why, and you didn't ask the rest of it.
Well, yeah, that's whatever. Where are the other 800 bones? Approximately.
Shoanti elders earn names through their deeds. This is a story for another time.
So, are you here to retrieve your grandson's body, or are you seeking justice and want the person that stole it brought to justice, or how can we assist you?
My people have worked hard to understand those who dwell in Corvoza. Yet it seems each day we see new examples of how this city's people work just as hard to foster old hatreds.
All right, Riley, you're up.
My grandson is dead, beaten to death by cowards in your city street. I do not blame you, yet Gaken is still dead. My son and his kin are not as forgiving as I. They wish to return to the Skoan Koch in the Hinterlands, to join with the Skalar Koch to rally war against Corvoza. This would be disastrous for both our people. Amends must be made. Our ways are not as yours. If a body does not go whole into the fires of the ancestors, the smoke of a warrior's spirit cannot rise into the great sky. If I could send Gaken's body to the great sky with honor and dignity, his father and brothers would listen to me, would stay their wrath. The talks of peace between my people and your people could continue. But he was not just murdered. His body was taken, sold by a peddler to a necromancer known as Rolf, a criminal to both our peoples. I have spoken to the spirits. They have shown me that Gaken's body has been taken to a place below this city's graveyard, a place the spirits call the Dead Warrens. With this knowledge, I could surely lead a group of my finest warriors into your graveyard to retrieve Gaken's body. But this would be seen as an act of aggression by your people. No. It falls to you to make amends for what has been done. You must bring me Gaken's body, lest we be forced to recover him ourselves. And although it
pains my heart to say it. We cannot be gentle if it comes to this.
We just so happen to know where the body was taken from, or taken to, and we have no issue recovering the body for you to maintain the peace between our peoples.
He seems pleased, nods curtly.
Would
How
your
can my people assist you?
what do you think, Blunt?
I don't know.
Would
know
your
the
people be satisfied with just your grandson's body, or do you want the perpetrator that stole the body, or the necromancer that may have him?
You must do as your people demand. We need Gaken's body.
But will that appease your tribe, the younger ones in your tribe? We don't want any war with the city.
This is not clear.
I'm gonna turn over and look at Blunt. And it's like, okay, so let's go get the body, and potentially bring back the necromancer as a tribute to them as well.
Let's say we can get the body,
Hmm.
and we might be able to bring you the necromancer,
Dead or alive?
dead or alive.
Okay.
With our track record, most likely, maybe some parts of him will make it back. Maybe a head.
Does that feel like it would be a fair way to proceed?
He nods.
Do we do you have a time limit on this, or can we have a week or so to track this down and get it going?
It must be done now, before his spirit is lost on your world.
Absolutely. No, yeah, we're gonna start on it today, but do we need to be back by nightfall or tomorrow, or can we have a couple of days?
Every minute wasted is a chance for the spirit to lose sight of the body and not rise into the great sky.
With that, I stand up and start walking out the door. We'll be back with him as soon as possible.
Yeehaw.
I motion for everybody else to start coming out of the room.
I shuffle obediently behind you.
Not an aggressive like wave, like like come on, let's go now.
You can hear coming from the dungeon screams of absolute horror, fear, terror.
Do we have any idea who it might be? Is it this person that Blunt and Victor were questioning earlier?
It's not. It's probably the bard.
We got our own job to deal with. I don't know if y'all want to go mess with the bard or not, but I don't want an all-out war between us and the natives.
Didn't we promise that the bard would be okay, though?
I think we did promise that the bard would be okay, so it might potentially be a good idea to follow through on what we said.
Do we want to have?
I'll go towards the screaming. Blunt away.
A mild detour on our travels.
Okay, I follow.
Okay. Do you, how are you going? Are you going to go, like, try and look through the window? Or are you going to go to the door?
I kick open the door.
Well, there are two men standing in front of the door with halberds crossed in front of it.
I kick over the halberds.
Oh God.
That's unlikely to be successful.
Okay. Can I attempt?
To kick past the halberds.
Actually, can I kick the halberds into the door? Because like they're crossing it, right? Like who would expect that to happen? Like they're in an X. I'm kicking the X into the door.
Okay.
Halberds are. I mean,
Sure. What would you
Absolutely.
like to roll?
I imagine this would be a strength check.
Okay.
I don't know what roll would be appropriate. Let me look. I think it would be like athletics or just raw strength.
Well, you could do athletics. That's fine.
Let's do athletics. Let's see what happens here.
Oh my God.
Beautiful. That door is going through.
Oh my.
Okay.
Now, describe your kick. Is it a karate kick? Is it just a heavy
It
kick?
is a by the books fireman's kick for whenever you are opening a door. Except for I am bringing the halberds that are being held by 2 men with it.
Oh,
So
God.
you burst into the room. You see Cressida and the priest, and the priest is working on some kind of spell. The bard is laying on the floor, grasping her temples and screaming in fear. Cressida holds her finger to her lips as to shush you and points toward the priest.
I put my hands
going
on my
on?
hips and make a frowny face, expecting there to be some kind of follow-up besides a shush for when a door gets blown the fuck up.
She moves over to you and whispers softly, "It's just an illusion. We're running out of time. What did Thousand Bones say?"
He said to go retrieve his child or there will be war.
Then please go do that. We must
Okay.
determine if Trini is telling the truth, and we have no time to do it.
What could I roll to see if they're being truthful about it being an illusion and not really just torturing this person?
Insight.
I would be like an insight.
Mm-hmm.
I would
Oh, let
say.
me-
She seems to believe what she is saying.
I pat her on the shoulder and I say, "Have fun," and flash the cape and walk out.
Can we tell from the priest what he's doing to them? Like if I did some sort of Arcana check,
Sure.
she believes what she's saying, but doesn't seem like what he's doing follows that.
Yes.
Yes, that is what. It's just an illusion, as far as I know.
You do recognize the spell. It is in the enchantment school. I forget exactly which one I had in mind when I started going down this path. But yes, he's psychically torturing her, so to speak. But he's attacking her mind directly, presumably in an effort to wear down her resolve.
That's okay. Well, as long as she's okay, I guess we're good. We didn't say she wouldn't be not thrilled with life, but she's not being majorly hurt as far as we know. And as long as she's able to keep going after, I guess we're good. Anyone else have any thought on that?
I think we're good here. False
All right.
alarm.
Let's make our way towards the cemetery and get started with that.
See ya. Be back in a little bit. Have fun with your tortures.
Okay. All right, so you head down to the Dead Warrens.
Dead Warrens. I wrote.
Corvosa's vast graveyard, a region known as the Grey District, is a mournful place even by day. The district is alone in being a place of quiet and calm in the face of civil unrest, yet there is an unnatural stillness in the air, almost as if the graveyard were preparing for a vast influx of new dead. Nowhere is this ominous feeling more noticeable than in Potter's Ward, the final resting ground for Corvosa's poor and homeless. Mounds of unmarked dirt stretch far and wide, indicating sites of mass graves, while crumbling mausoleums from years ago, abandoned by their families as the Grey District expanded to the west, dot the bleak landscape, forgotten and empty. Mourners do not visit here, for the dead buried in Potter's Ward leave behind few who regret their passing. Are you going to attempt to find the gargoyle?
Yes.
We have
Do we
to.
all spread out and start looking for it, or? I'm gonna convey to everyone. All right, y'all. We need to find a gargoyle with no head, and I believe it was dual wielding swords. Is that right? Blunt.
Say that again?
Did the gargoyle with no head, was it dual wielding weapons?
I don't remember.
It has no head. Looking for a body directly behind it. Start looking for a gargoyle statue. Split up, be about, like, what, 20 feet away from each other? Stay in eyesight? Hollering distance?
Works for me.
Let's split up, gang.
What would you like to roll to see if you find anything?
Can I perceive things?
I think you can.
Well, obviously, my -1 investigation roll.
Let's find out. What do I see with my special eyes?
Nothing yet.
Where's Phil? And Andreal. Andreal, what do you see with your special eyes?
Let me roll. Sorry, I had to step
Oh,
away
you're good,
for a
you're
bit.
good. This is me hollering at you. I'm like 20 feet away.
Okay.
You see
What do I
don't see anything.
see?
Nothing.
I see nothing.
I want to start investigating. Further that way.
Okay, there we go.
Huzzah.
Okay, you are able to locate the entrance to the Dead Warrens pretty much where the prisoner said it would be, though there are no signs of any body.
The prisoner guy said it would be right over here. So, he said that he's never been caught before and that nobody saw him. So, there's got to be an entrance or something around here, right? Either that or he got caught and he's just lying to us.
Seems like you're on the right track.
Start searching for stuff. More investigating. Everybody look around for things. See if there's an entrance.
Norbert's got a set of tracks.
I finally did something. I was not paying attention and I just stumbled upon this.
There is a man's tracks and a wheelbarrow trail.
Ooh.
And
Ooh,
several
follow
small
it.
humanoid tracks littering the site.
Let's
tracks
follow them.
lead to a mausoleum and an empty wheelbarrow leaning against the
I
wall.
put the wheelbarrow in my in my bag of holding
Okay. Go ahead and add that to your sheet.
for Rumble.
Who is here, by the way? He slipped in earlier.
Yeah, I'm like
Hooray!
halfway here, guys. I just really wanted to play.
I saw you come in, but I was gonna let you just chill there.
I was waiting to make my grand entrance. Nah.
I've named the wheelbarrow in my inventory wheelbarrow for beating, so you may have it whenever you would like.
So down for that. Rumble's just under the weather.
So this mausoleum appears to be empty. What would you like to do?
I want to poke around and see if any of the bricks are loose.
Do that, but with dice. Awesome! You
Hooray!
find a trap door in the floor
Trapdoors.
leading down into the dark.
I want to
Is-
check for
Um,
traps.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrea. Check the trapdoor for traps.
What do I roll for that?
It's the same, either perception or investigation if you're thoroughly searching.
Okay.
Could I help you out with that? By I could use my mage hand to make sure none of us are physically touching the door.
Oh, so do you want to do the trap?
I can help you out with it. You're probably a lot better skill wise
Well,
than
you
I
just
am.
assist her with it.
I'm assisting. I'm assisting.
Oh no, sorry.
All right, you're assisting. You get to roll it again.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
right? Am I?
Yeah, that's with advantage.
That's
Sure.
Bob's call.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not much better.
You don't detect any traps around or on the door. So, Bishop is a ranger, right?
Yes, yes, he is. I
Give
do
me,
not have access to
Oh, you know.
said character yet.
Let's do a survival check. Okay, I rolled a 17.
He lives. The Robo Man.
Okay. Who's running Bishop? Is it Riley?
Yeah, me.
I will form the head.
So we're just going down this trap door, right?
That's the plan.
All right. Well, I mean, since we did investigate it and we think there's no traps, but could I still use my mage hand? Is it light enough for me to open up that door from a reasonable distance away, just in case something bad happens?
So that's not a bad idea. So yeah, I would say yeah. If it doesn't use a spell slot, Bishop
No,
says
yeah, it's
go
just a
right
cantrip.
ahead. Just so you guys know, those tracks back there. This is Bishop talking. Were dwarven. Their humanoid tracks are dwarven, but they're too small for dwarves. So
So they're a
Wait,
dwarf, but they're too small to be a dwarf.
yeah, these humanoid tracks are dwarven, but too small for dwarves. So potentially like children dwarves or
Goblins, maybe?
goblins.
Do goblins'
Wearing dwarf
feet look the
boots.
same?
Mural of history. Let's see what I Bishop tell us know.
I mean,
No,
Could
definitely
goblin
not
track-
goblins.
Not goblins, not at all. Dwarven.
What are you checking for there, Phil?
Phil, we can't hear your beautiful voice.
Gasp.
To see what else that could be, like something else in the.
So there are rumors of dwarves from the Underdark that are not Dwergar, but are more svelte
But this
But
isn't
not-
anything you have personal familiarity with.
Would I know, like, but I would know it's not drow either.
Right.
Saying that
Yeah, the way that a dwarf's hips are connected to their legs, they have a relatively specific gait. The tracking that Bishop is doing, he's certain that this is a dwarven stride, but the feet are just tiny, almost like halfling size. So yeah,
Would tap? Yep. Never mind. Do you want to go ahead and do the mage hand? Open it up, see if it does anything. Norbert.
Yeah, let's open that sucker up.
with a loud creak and a thump, the door opens.
Huzzah.
Alrighty.
Excuse me.
And who wants to wander down first?
Bishop's pretty sneaky. He could sneak his way down in. If somebody else
I
wants to
can-
sneak with him.
I can sneak with you.
Perfect. We could send Bishop and Andriel like a good what? What do you feel safe at distance wise ahead of the party?
I mean, I have message as a cantrip, which has a they can as long as they're within 120 feet of us, we can talk.
That's perfect. Can they message back?
You point
Can we
to
measure?
the target, and only the target hears your message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. So
Oh, that's perfect.
they can
Awesome.
speak to me.
Okay, I'm gonna do a stealth roll for Bishop.
Me
Get
too.
sneaky.
We're not very stealthy.
It's very dark down here.
Yeah.
The walls are covered with a faintly glowing blue moss.
Do I know? Have I seen this moss before?
Have you been in the Underdark before?
I don't know. Have I?
I don't think so.
I grew up around here, so
The
Yeah.
ranger wants to check. That, of course.
Yeah, he's definitely familiar with this, and he's now starting to think those tracks might have been Darrow.
Darrow. Okay, I'm gonna let Andriel know that these might be Darrow tracks.
do I know what Darrow are?
Probably not. They're sort of a lesser known version of Dwargar. They're nimble Underdark dwarves.
Okay, are they undead or are they alive?
They're alive.
Okay.
That's good.
I mean, for now. I bet fewer of them.
For
will
all,
be,
for as far as we know.
but yeah.
Okay. We sneak forward a little. I can't
Sneaky.
move.
Does anybody else want to be down there?
Bring me in there.
Yeah, I'll go down with them, but I'll stay a safe distance back, as to not, bother their sneakiness.
Let the sneaky people go like 40 feet ahead. Victor's gonna stay in the back.
I must protect the weaklings in the back.
There, I'll load you guys all.
So does this blue moss kind of glow, giving us a little bit of light?
Yes.
Okay.
A very little bit. Actually, a little darker than
I think I have dark vision though. Let me check.
You're a half elf. You should have it. I do.
Yeah, I do.
60 feet.
I have 60 feet. Yep, 60 feet of dark vision.
We can see most things. Oh, great. Our sneaky. Warforged don't have dark vision?
No, I don't believe they do.
Little, like, these eyeballs are literally lights. Okay. Well, he's gonna follow behind you, I guess, Andriel, because you can see, and he cannot.
Okay.
And he's sneaky.
Is your vision working, Andrew?
What do you mean?
The light. I didn't. Where are you in this mess of people?
Oh, I wasn't even on the map. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
I
thought
thought she was.
I put you on here. There you go.
No, I didn't realize we had a
Yeah,
map.
yours is
Oh,
working.
okay, there you go.
Neat. Yours is working.
Okay.
Oh,
I think
cool.
Norbert has it too. I think mine's working. It should just show light up 60 feet in front of me. If it's working right.
I'm seeing 5 squares in front of me, so I assume that's 60 feet.
Yeah, everybody else is seeing sort of just a really dim blue.
Okay. So I'm gonna move into the front of the line here.
Bishop's gonna be right behind you.
Okay, so I'm gonna continue to sneak through here. Do I hear anything as I'm sneaking through?
Your perception check.
Okay. Jonathan's gonna build me a new computer so I don't have to go through all these windows.
You don't hear much. There's a soft dripping. There's movement of some kind down the hallway to the south, and the stench of death is pretty thick.
Okay, but to the south, nothing to the east or west?
No sound from the east or west. So the description says this large room is supported by 4 wide pillars of stone. The ceiling above arches into a dome nearly 20 feet high. The walls are lined with skeletons caked into the mud. Adult human bones mostly, but here and there are smaller bones that might be from halflings or perhaps children. 15-foot square pits sit to the east and west, each lined with a large heap of hundreds of bones. To the south, a crude hole has been gouged out of the wall, providing access to a tunnel.
Okay. I'm going to continue south because I'm hearing something that way. But as I go through, do I see anything to my left or right?
You don't. Just huge stacks of bones.
Okay.
Bishop's gonna try and maintain a hand on your back, that way he can see, or at least have a general idea of which way to go.
Okay, so you're
Would Blunt and Rumble want to stick real close to Norbert since I can see in the dark as well? And I don't think you all can.
We can't see. I can try.
So yeah, as long as y'all stay next.
Can you not see anything? You should be able to see.
I can see barely now.
Yeah, like spectator can see a little.
Could
It's
you
blue.
load in Victor for me as well?
Oh, did I not? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Dang.
Fantasy Ground needs a right click to follow target, like in MMOs.
Oh wow, it's a
Yeah.
lot brighter for Victor. This is nice.
Okay, so everyone's where they want to be? Because I'm going to keep going south.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll stick with you.
Do we need to keep the sneaky roll, or
Yes.
let's get stealthy?
Okay, what do I see to my left and right here? Because I see some stairs to my left and right.
You hear the rattling of bones. From
Rattling?
the left and the right.
Do I still hear noise coming from the south?
It's dwarfed by the noise you currently hear from the room that you're in.
Okay.
I want to message.
Okay, so I see the skeletal owl bear right now. Does he see me?
Oh, what?
It does
back.
appear to have responded to your entry into the room.
Okay, I'm gonna scoot back. Owl bear, guys, get ready.
I'm gonna have
And I
to
scoot
back
back
up.
behind. I scoot back so he can't see me.
Yeah.
And
I can see
I
a
hide.
regular skeleton off to
Oh my god.
Spooky.
That is an owl.
Bishop is deeply regretting being up front because he can't see shit.
So it's not dark, it's just dimly lit.
Okay, good. He can still
So
see.
I'm hoping since I was stealthing, he didn't see me, and I ducked back behind this corner here, so he can't see me, and I get ready with my get ready with my weapon.
All right, so it's
I
combat
wanna
time.
roll-
Let's get some initiatives on the board.
Oh god.
And if anybody is taking an action before combat begins, let me know what that is.
I'd like to summon my packed weapon because I forgot that I didn't do that yet.
Okay.
Can I take a peek around the room and see if I see any like torches or anything on the walls that could help light it up a little bit for our non-seeing
You
buddies?
don't see any torches. The walls are lit by this blue fungus.
Okay.
I'm gonna have Talos send Majenko back behind Victor and Blunt. He does not want Majenko anywhere near this fight.
Okay.
Let's see.
Phil, are you on the map?
He did.
Try that again. There.
Just a-
So I had advised everybody that we have an owlbear ahead, right? They all heard.
Yeah, and I see
Oh, yeah.
on the left side of the screen there's a skeleton 3 over there.
Oh my god.
So we have an owlbear and a skeleton that we can see. Or at least I can see the skeleton. I cannot see the owlbear.
Is this a column that I'm hiding behind?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Do we have an initiative from Phil?
Sure.
All right. So that puts you at first.
Can't see anything. Yeah, I'm gonna hold action until something's visible.
Okay.
Yeah. That's really all I can do right now. I can't see anything.
Andrea, where is this owlbear in comparison to you?
The owlbear is to the east. 5 feet in front of me, and to the east there is a walkway. So he's
Okay.
about 20 feet down that walkway to my left east.
Okay, I moved very slightly, and now I can see him around whatever pillar or whatever you're behind. Shit, I'm gonna take that owlbear, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray on Mr. Owlbear there.
Okay.
And I'm going to do that. So it looks like I hit him. What does Scorching Ray have? 3. Right, I can shoot 3 rays, so I'm going to shoot 2 more at Mr. Owlbear. So that's 3 hits on him.
It is.
Nice. So 1, 2, and 3 owlbear shots. And now I'm gonna roll that 17. Can I roll that wild magic surge that I didn't roll last time?
Mhm.
I rolled a 1 right as we started, so I want to just throw this sucker out and see what happens to me. My hair falls out.
No, no.
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
No.
All right, so Norbert launches some scorching rays and blow. Just all has a mild explosion and all of his hair falls out, and it will grow back in approximately 24 hours. And I'm gonna take a step back
Okay.
into this corner here and sadly take my turn. Oh no, my hair.
Oh no. I can't even see it. Can I? The owlbear?
Well, I had yelled where he was, so you
Yeah.
should have an idea.
Okay.
Yeah, if you,
It's 5,
I can see you, so keep going
20,
that direction.
25.
You're about on Mr. Albert there.
I see him.
Oh no!
I can fight the owlbear. Alright. Let me think here. Can I do spells as a bonus action, or does it take up the turn?
Depends on the spell.
I was looking at Thunderous Smite. I don't think I can smite and attack in the same turn yet, can I?
I don't know. Maybe. What is the action time on Thunderous Smite?
It is... Oh, wait, casting time is 1 bonus action.
There you go.
Alright, I want to use Thunderous Smite. So activate that. Where is my sword? Alright. Oh,
Oh, nice.
we're rolling good today. Alright, let's do this. Mr. Owlbear.
Damn.
Chunks of it go flying away.
Fuck you, Albert.
And my turn.
All right. Well, Talos is gonna come this way. I cannot. Moving? No. I can't move, Bishop. He's frozen with fear.
Sorry.
No, you didn't. There we go. Okay, Bishop's gonna take a step forward and take a pot shot at Skeleton 4. Take that, Mr. Rattlebones. Oh. Then he's
Fuck
gonna
that
step
skeleton.
back this way into cover.
That skeleton is almost falling apart.
You can see his bones.
All right, 1 beak attack. 1 claws attack. That's in the money. All good?
Damn.
Okay, so Andrew's gonna step out,
Some vicious mockery.
and I'm going to. Can I shoot my short bow to the right of Blunt so I miss him?
Yes, you can, because the owlbear is big.
Okay. So attack. Did I miss?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna step back out, step back behind the column.
Okay, Phil, you were saying something about vicious mockery?
Yeah, I was a bit. Sorry.
Is that my turn, or was something?
I think that's it. Yes, I think you're good. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a short sword swipe at Bishop. 5. And a short sword swipe at bishop. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Norbert's odd.
All right. Short bow attack at Norbert.
Yay!
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Short bow attack at Rumble. Victor's turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna run up and start hitting things with my poker. And 5, 10. So I should be able to stab him from here, right? Is he
Yes.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Perfect stabbing range. Actions. We're gonna hit him with the packed weapon. Hey, actually hit something with it. Kill
All
hit.
right.
Okay, I killed it. All right. Then I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Phil, skeleton 1 is within your line of sight if you had an action prepared.
I certainly do. Cute out.
And then Victor, what for the rest of your turn?
I was gonna scoot forward to this space right here.
Okay.
Hey, Blunt, are you okay?
Just a flesh wound.
Blunt gets really scared. Or
You can jump over the wall down into the pit. You just would need to climb to get back out.
yeah, can I do that?
Yes.
So that would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can I go here?
Yeah, that seems fine.
Cool. I'm angry. Don't hurt my fans. My friends, not my fans. Cool. Punch him once. Dang. Punch him again.
Your hand goes right through the ribs, contacting nothing of consequence.
Cool. How does my 2 other hands work?
That worked good. Yeah, that's it.
Sweet. Take that, stupid bear. Blunt, you got my back right, bud?
Yeah, buddy.
Sweet. Alright. I'm in a pit. This is my natural habitat. Let's go. Alright, I'm done. Go, Phil.
Phil's up.
Anyone hear him?
No, if you're saying something, I can't hear you.
He wrote in the Discord that he's going to use his magic missiles with the
Right.
wand.
I think he did use his. He was saying he did use it
Oh,
for
he
his
did use it.
action earlier. Yeah.
Well, looks like it's coming again.
Magic missile again. Skeleton 1.
And skeleton 2.
So I am just going to stand here in the middle of this room. I have some good views of everybody. I am going to cast Chaos Bolt at my first level spell. I'm going to meta magic and use a twin spell so I can fire off 2 of them. So I'm going to fire my first one at the skeletal owl bear. And let's see, that's going to be what type of damage is going to hit Mr. Bear here? 2. It's going to be cold damage at the owl bear. Fuck you, owl bear. And then I'm going to go to let's see. I can go for a skeleton 2, and I am going to shoot the rest of it at Senor Skeleton 2.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to do this, Adam. Hopefully I actually hit him. I don't. Sorry.
Okay.
I forgot to aim at him before
Where was that
damage
before?
hits him. Whatever. Let's see. I think add 10 back to him.
Okay.
I believe. It looks like I took 10 health from him.
Yeah, I just don't know if he had any damage before. This needs a better
I think.
But it's good. I got it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. And it's Blunt's turn.
Alright, we're gonna do the same thing again. Use Thunder Smite and burn another spell slot. And well, the owlbear's gone, so 25. Skeleton 2. Prepare yourself. Oof. Never mind, Skeleton 2. Oopsies. It's my turn.
All right. Brannigan, you're looking like you're hurting. So Talus is gonna do some cure wounds on you. Be cured.
Well, thank you.
That's gonna end Talus's turn.
Okay, I'm going to step out again. 2 spaces, and I'm going to use my short bow against skeleton 2.
Okay.
Oh no, I lost my. Hang on.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh, critical.
And I'm then. Do I need to roll damage, or is that
Yes. It will double your damage automatically.
okay?
For your dice.
No,
So
it's not
put some
letting me do
damage
it.
on skeleton 2.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Putting it on him, but it's not taking it.
Oh. Try it now.
Nope. Still not.
Okay. I think I can do it. What did you hit him with?
Your crossbow?
Yeah, my crossbow. I mean,
And
it's taking it over on top of him, but it's not rolling the dice.
didn't do it twice. Okay, he's dead.
Okay, now I'm gonna duck back behind here again.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Skeleton 3 steps up and swings a short sword at Victor. Gonna hit.
I get an opportunity attack for stepping in my space.
Alright.
Polearm Master. Get bonked. Or not.
But hey, it's your turn for reals.
Now you get bonked. Try again. Yeah. Don't die this time so I can hit you with the other end. There we go. I'm going to use my bonus action, my polearm faster feat, to hit him again with the other end. So I messaged you in the thing on this. I don't know if this is supposed to get the added charisma bonus because it's a magical and my packed weapon. Do you know?
Yeah, it should.
Perfect. Smacking him around.
Okay.
Rumble, there's no werebear. Do I need to make an athletics check to jump up?
Or you could use the steps, either way.
No, that doesn't sound as cool.
Okay.
Jump off the wall.
Up you go.
Bam. Wait, I can't move my character. I jump up. 2, 3, 4, 5.
You hear footsteps coming from the south.
Yeah, I go this way. And that's my movement.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's my movement. Guys.
Start cheering. Rumble, rumble,
Rumble.
rumble.
I mean, yeah, I got this, don't worry.
What are these things? Is that something they just yelled?
Mm-hmm.
In what language? Do we know?
Undercommon.
Can we move, or are we still in initiative?
We are still in initiative. Fires a light crossbow at Rumble. And misses. Fires a light crossbow at Blunt.
Rude.
Rumble or Blunt, you should learn. I thought I taught you how to dodge.
Silvery barbs. Okay. Okay, go ahead. Let's see, that means I need to check again, I guess, since he would be doing it at disadvantage. No. How does silvery barbs work again? I forgot. Yeah, I must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll. Okay. So, checking Blunt for the second time.
Why you bullying me?
Well, this time he missed. So, that means that the 3 damage you took before doesn't count. So that puts you back to 15.
Nice.
Actually missed. And it is Phil's honest to goodness turn.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's see. They yelled something to us. Can I yell at them, like ask if they understand our language? I know we just, but they did attack us first.
They did run up and attack you, yes. Yes, you can yell if you want to.
I would like to yell. You know, what did you say? Said if they can speak common, or if they can speak dwarvish, elvish, or gnomish.
Okay. He screams out in a different language. Seems
Okay.
like
What is this dwarvish? Okay. I mean, I can speak dwarvish, so I respond to them in dwarvish.
But can you read Dwarvis?
Uh, Probably. I think my language you can read and write.
Sorry, no,
Yeah.
you can.
did it
Or
translate it
were
for
you
you?
just? I think it translated it for me. It says,
Okay.
"I don't speak your filthy Sunwalker talk," which I'm going to relay what they're saying to me to the group. I mean, what are you all doing down here?
He doesn't seem intent on conversation.
Well,
Rude.
oh, if he's not going to talk to me, then I am going to just, let's see, I am going to cast, I'm just going to cast a firebolt in his general direction. Just a firebolt. Just a little bit of firebolt. Fuck you, man. I yell in both common and dwarvish.
Okay.
It's me. Gotta catch up to Darrow. Can you guess what time it is?
Is it game time?
If you guessed, actually, instead of doing, we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Instead of Thunder Smite, we're gonna set this motherfucker on fire. We're gonna use some Searing Smite.
Are you sure you need to do that?
Why not?
Are you trying to
Is it
completely
uses your
obliterate?
spell slots?
The other guy did die at 13 total damage.
I mean, I could save it. That's what we're implying.
No, you do you. I'm just saying.
Don't be a
Then
bitch.
we do me. I'm doing Thunder Smite or Searing Smite.
Do it.
Destroy him.
Spell slots are not for saving. They're
He
for
insulted us.
exactly. Now let's hope my hit lands. Longsword to the face, Darrow. No!
You do have inspiration.
I'm inspired. I'm burning it. I get to roll again. Fuck you, Darrow.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ.
Goodbye, Darrow.
Oh my god! Instant death. Damage exceeds hit points by 17.
Explodes into flames.
Alright. And with Darrow goo dripping off of the walls, we will pick up there next time.
Nice.
I would like to note before I forget next time that I want to see if there's anything cool on any of the things that we just exploded / killed.
So the Darrows are each carrying a spiky hook weapon and a hand crossbow. But that's all. The skeleton gear is
rusted to the point of being worthless, and the owlbear didn't have any.
And we keep the owlbear's head.
Yes, get the head.
Make sure you add it to your character sheet.
Nice. And Bob, I have
I
a
shall.
question for you.
Yes, sir.
So I have the lucky feat, and I'm
Yes,
a
sir.
little bit confused where it says you can choose to spend one of your lucky points after you roll the die. So can I like roll and like I know it's gonna miss and then say I want to use lucky, or is that
You can, yeah. But because Fantasy Grounds immediately tells you whether or not things hit or miss, there's really no getting around that.
okay?
It's the same with Inspiration. So it's
I just
gonna
wanted to
be
make sure
more
that wasn't
powerful.
cheating.
I mean, it's going to be more powerful in Fantasy Grounds than it would be at the table, but so be it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that was cool. I'll keep that in mind for next time.
All right. Well, I'm going to go do the after show, and if anybody's around with questions or whatever, I'll be here to answer them. Otherwise, I'll catch y'all next week.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Next
Bob.
week. Thanks, Bob.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Fun, guys.
This was a fun one.
This was great.
What did I miss at the start? Like, where are we at?